Action. So, Obsessed is about this man who finds comfort on this app that's on his phone. He doesn't really have human contact. He's more into his technology. And she says goodbye. Because she feels like he needs this human contact. He needs to go out and talk to people and
understands me.
Experience the world.
I'm not real.
But he's so connected to her that he feels that he needs her more than anything. So this fear of losing her drives him to do something very drastic and very rash. His phone's not even real. His voice that talks to him like from the abyss.
Yeah.
And I was seeing him more frantic because he's about to lose someone. He feels like he's madly in love with.
Yeah.
This is the only person who understands you, who you can talk to. And you're about to lose this person. You don't want to lose this person because once you lose this person, you feel like you're alone. And you don't want to go back to that place.
For angles, I tried to keep it very simple. Try to get the basics, like the establishing shot, a few close-ups, and I wanted to hit all different types of angles and also get a lot of coverage. So I had to get the basics done. So wide shots, medium close-ups, and then really focus on the close-ups. So that's a lot of what you see there, because I wanted it to be because it's only very few people. I wanted to focus mainly on the actors.
No, I programmed Eve,
not
and there's
really
no
their surroundings.
Eve! And I can prove it.
How?
I'll find you.
It starts with Benny and this crowded space, which tells about a lot about somebody, and kind of the psychological state of somebody. So it was the location was good for the short.
And I'll prove it.
How?
I'll find you.
Because there are other moving shots and when I'm tracking him when he's walking outside, and that's a great shot. I really like moving, I like handheld camera work, so.
And what do you plan on doing when you're face to face with him?
Prove you exist.
God, prove you exist.
Our psychology is not really caught up with the level of technology is progressing. So that's kind of one situation that I think about, which is really interesting and kind of scary too. This guy going crazy about thinking he knows there's somebody behind the voice in the phone.
We're gonna walk right in our shot. Thank you. Thank you, kind person. And
have an extra.
Another one. It's a big road.
As the writer, I wanted to create something that showed how technology is really taking over our lives, and it just overwhelms us. There's not as much human contact out in the world. Everything is through our cell phones or our computers, and we use this social media to connect to other people. Yes, we could connect around the world, we could connect across the countries. However, it takes away from that face-to-face, that real face-to-face, that intimacy of talking to someone one-on-one. You're right there with that person. And I wanted to show how technology can take over your world. The need for technology is greater than the need for human contact nowadays.
We're on the first floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, good, great. So I can keep doing this shit. Alright.
You're not gonna.
Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna piss anyone off, right?
Yeah.
Like, where's the story go
Good?
without him?
You wanna keep running
Where's
it?
the story go without him?
Huh?
Wanna keep running it?
Do it one more time?
Like full speed?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I'm like. Alright, I got it. Stage combat. No, I took like worksheet classes. Oh, shit. That hurt. Yeah.
Good job, guys.
This episode really touches on like loneliness, you know, and so there it's like, you know, we live in New York. It's like one of the biggest cities in the world, but a lot of people are just like lonely, you know, even though you're surrounded by people.
Where you're going with like technology and like actually people being able to communicate, and I guess how like society is shaping too.
Filming this was a lot of fun. We had a lot of great times. Benny was amazing. Byron, Tenzin, and Chris, they were all fantastic. They worked very well together. We got a lot of great shots, and we just had a blast.